The other thing that we're seeing, Veronica, is with so many incentives around for first home buyers, these grants, and there are some previous episodes, we talk about some blogs that we've got, and certainly harp on about it in the course, and that is that incentives and grants are aimed at stimulating the construction industry. And we just talked before about finding the right property and not rushing out and buying something because it's easy to buy because there's so many of it, there's no scarcity around it. And that's something that we want to make sure that people are really aware of. Just because there's an incentive or something kind of giving you some money to make a decision on something doesn't make it a good property decision. That very short-term gain that you might make from getting a grant or an incentive is going to be long gone by the time you go to sell that property and realise you may have made a loss or not made anywhere near the kind of gain that you might have made if you actually made a better decision up front. So it's the first home buyer grants. We're very cautious about people still making sure they make really good decisions about the property, the position, the location, the attributes of it, the scarcity, the future owner-occupier appeal, all those things that make a property an A-grade property versus a just can buy it anywhere, anytime kind of property that no one's going to want down the track.
I think a good rule of thumb to consider when you're looking at government incentives to buy property is it contingent on you having to buy a certain type of property? And if that's the case, then, be very, very careful, because if it limits you to buying a certain type of property or even under a certain price range, if you can afford more, then you are very much in danger in trying to, fit a square peg in a round hole in order to get that free money. But then after a period of time, you realise it wasn't free money at all. It seemed like
it cost you a lot more.